Now on Interview, Christian and Proud with Abby Beckley.
Church. Do you go? How often? Why? I remember when I was younger, the only reason I went to church was because of my parents. We'd go out the night before and they'd say to us, it doesn't matter what time you guys come in, we're still going to church in the morning. And sure enough, we'd literally get 2 hours sleep and they'd be knocking on the door, church. We'd be up, journey to church with bleary-eyed. I remember I'd just be lying there in the car going like that, just trying to catch a few more minutes sleep until we got there. And we would attend. It didn't matter how tired we were. We attended church because it was either that or face the wrath of my parents, which none of us wanted to face particularly. That was then, but my motivation now is very different, and I enjoy going to church because I understand why I go to church. I go to be able to communicate with my God, to be able to sing the hymns, to hear the gospel, to be able to stop everyday life, the hustle and flow of it all, and to just focus on improving my relationship with my Creator and getting to know the Word of God ever more. That's why I go to church. Others have different reasons for going to church. It just seems to me that sometimes church is like a social networking location where some go to meet a partner, some might go for business contacts, others go there to make money, and there are those who go because they're lonely and have no means of communicating with the outside world otherwise. And then there are those who go to church because it's what they've always done and they just keep on doing it. It's not even about examining their faith or getting close to their Redeemer. It's literally something they've done ritually, so they just carry on doing it. We asked, why do you go to church? And here are some of our responses.
I go to church because I need to.
To come to church and be reverent to God so I can be blessed throughout the service. And to speak with my friends.
To be a stronger Christian.
Yes.
Like go to heaven.
And hoping to be baptized.
Yeah.
Lift up my faith, my soul.
Initially it would be because that's what I was brought up to do. However now, as a result of my relationship with God, I come to church to fellowship with other people who have a relationship with God and to pass on some little knowledge that I have to the youngsters coming up after me.
Oh, can I give a really rubbish answer? Like, sometimes I actually want to come to church and fellowship. That's not a really rubbish answer, is it?
Just to make me feel closer to God.
I have to be honest, I don't always read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? So the church also motivates me to read the Bible. I mean, like, sometimes I come here and I hear something or, you know, and I want to go and study it again, you know?
Going to church makes me feel good.
I go to church to be honest, to see my church family, to fellowship, to socialise, also to get fed for the week. If you haven't necessarily been doing devotion or whatever, sometimes when you go to church you get fed, which kind of encourages you to do it throughout the week. So for me, church is like another home for me, where I get to kind of come and sit down, relax, let go, and just have fun in the Lord, really.
One of the reasons I go to church is because I've always gone. I don't know a life without going to church. But church for me is not just about going to church, it's a way of life for me.
Cool. So I go to church because I like the fellowship of being around people who have the same sort of beliefs as me, and so we can sort of bounce each other's beliefs and ideas off each other, and I like the atmosphere and the music, and it's just sort of a good social ground as well.
There is only one reason why I go to church, it's just solely just to edify God's people. And that is the real reason why I come to church, is just to strengthen people and give them the strength, because people go to church each week and some people are really struggling. It's just good to come to church and give people the strength that they need to continue the next week and for eternity.
I come to church because I want to know more about God. Before, when I was young, coming to church growing up, it was just a routine. But as I've gotten older, I've wanted to develop my own personal relationship with God. So coming to church gives me the opportunity to come to God, talk about what I'm going through, and just lay it all at His feet. That's it.
Guilt. Is that what holds you to your faith? Do you sometimes feel like Christianity's a burden.
You've heard the question, now it's time to answer. You can answer in two ways. The first is, log on to the Christian and Proud Facebook page and post your answers in video or text. The second way is to send an email to info@interg.co.uk entitled Abby.